Today I'm going to talk about an area called the Bennington Triangle. This name is given to this place in the southwest of Vermont. Now, in this area, there have been a number of strange happenings, supernatural type happenings, and a number of people have gone missing. There were strange events in this area dating back to the 1700s. Bennington is a very, very prime place for ghostly encounters. Supposedly those in the area that have been around looking for supernatural ghostly type events say they found what they were looking for. There are supernatural ghostly type events that do happen in the Bennington Triangle. Now, the local natives in the area, they buried their dead there, but other than that, they avoided this area as much as possible. The indigenous natives to the area had many tales of strange beasts and odd things that would happen in the woods. Wild men, hairy wild men running around the woods. They also said that somewhere in this area, not thankfully in rare places, there was what they called an enchanted stone. Now, supposedly if you were to step on this stone would perhaps swallow you. Not the kind of stone I would like to step on. Over the years, there have been about 35 unexplained disappearances on the mountain. They did have 5 definite, distinct, verifiable individuals that went missing on this mountain. Only one of them was ever found. And one of the strangest things about this is that the remains for this one individual that was found in an area that had been searched numerous times. Now, the people that went missing in this triangle were of different age, race, sex, nothing particular that would indicate there was a serial killer with preference for a certain thing. Whatever was on this mountain had no preference. It took young, old, male, female, hunters, gatherers, anyone that happened to come by. Now, there are some trails in the area, but then note that these trails, as they head up into the mountains, these trails just stop, basically indicating that no one should be going up there. And another odd thing is when you walk into the area of the triangle, more often than not, you don't hear a whole bunch of living things. You don't hear the birds, the bees, the animals. It's a very quiet area. Had that happen numerous times in Vietnam, and it was never good. It's amazing, something loud and hustling and bustling. You would have monkeys and cats and dogs and tigers and frogs all making their noise, and all of a sudden, like magic, someone turns off this noise. It's unnerving. It's enough to make you want to get away real fast, but you know there's no place you can go. Now, just quickly, I want to cover some things. I want you to take a look at some things about beneath the ground that we walk on. I truly believe that many of these happenings, these people that disappear beneath the ground that we walk on. There's some extremely large areas underneath the ground. Take a look at some of these. Places you could actually take a boat in. Some places the cave is big enough that you could put a railroad inside it. There's some tremendous underground expansions, and I would bet these creatures that we see popping up here, there, and everywhere, and wondering what happens to them, they utilize the underground transportation system, and they can travel many miles underground without being seen. And I think also underneath the ground, there's also more potential to find a wormhole to another dimension. You might look at it as a wormhole or a gateway to another dimension, another world. So there should be people looking more underground in these areas where people have gone missing in the government forests, etc. There were many instances where someone gets lost. Someone who's about 40 feet from someone on the same trail. When the couple that was in back of them got to that turn and they looked ahead, gone, disappeared, gone. They never did run into this individual at the end of the road, nor did they run into this individual. Perhaps they had gotten there and were coming back, gone. This individual just vanished. And I think underground is the place to look. Anyway, thanks very much for listening, everybody. Take care. Please like, subscribe, share with like-minded friends. Feel free to leave a comment. Thank you so much for listening. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.